This touching tale follows Arvind, a young man burdened by sadness despite his outward fortunes. Through encounters with villagers experiencing the highs and lows of life, Buddha imparts timeless wisdom, teaching Arvind about the ever-changing nature of happiness and sorrow. Let's begin the story. In the ancient plains of India, the gentle breeze of early summer carried the scent of jasmine and enlightenment. The Mahatma Buddha walked these lands, imparting wisdom to all who sought it. One day, as the Buddha meditated on the shade of a grand banyan tree, a young man approached, his face etched with lines of worry and his eyes reflecting deep sadness. O enlightened one, the young man bowed deeply. I am Aravind, and my heart is heavy. I find no joy in the dawn nor peace in the twilight. Each day is a burden despite my fortune is unheld. Buddha beckoned him to sit nearby. Gesturing gracefully to a spot under the sprawling branches. Tell me, Arvind, have you seen the river that flows through your village? Yes, Master, Arvind replied. It flows endlessly, nurturing the land. Buddha nodded. Just as the river has times when it floods and times when its bed is dry, human life too ebbs and flows between happiness and sadness. Both states are temporary yet essential. Seeking to teach Arvind more clearly, Buddha proposed a journey. Walk with me, Aravind, and let us find the deeper truths together. They walked through the village, observing the lives around them. Their path led them to an old woman, Maya, who was weeping outside a small, empty shop. Buddha gently asked her the cause of her tears. Oh Lord, Maya sobbed, just a season ago, this shop was bustling. We sold many goods and my heart rejoiced. But now, thieves have stolen my wares and I can afford no more. I am left with nothing, drowning in sadness. Buddha listened, his face a mask of compassion. He turned to Arvind, observe how our happiness is turned to sorrow. But let us return after a while and see what unfolds. They continued their walk and soon encountered a young boy, jubilant, running across the field with a kite soaring high. The boy, Jai, noticed Buddha and, out of breath, shared his joy. Look, Venerable Sir, my father made me this kite. I am so happy it flies higher than any kite in the village. They returned to the village as the sun set, painting the sky in hues of gold and purple. First, they stopped by Maya's shop again. To Arvind's surprise, the old woman was no longer alone. Several villagers were there with her, each one carrying something in their hands. What happened here, Arvind asked, his curiosity piqued. One villager stepped forward. We heard of Maya's plight. We cannot see her suffer. So, each of us brought what we could spare, some grains, some cloth, and some tools. We will help her restart her shop. Maya, now smiling through tears, looked at Buddha and Aravind. Life is indeed strange. This morning I was bereft and now I am blessed with more than I had before. I am overwhelmed by the kindness shown to me. Buddha nodded at Arvind, his eyes gentle yet profound. See how her sorrow has turned to happiness. Such is the nature of life. It changes, just as the seasons do. Their final visit was to the home of young Jai, where they found a boy crying on the ground, his kite tangled in the branches of an old tree, irretrievably lost to the winds. Jai's father was consoling him, promising to build another, even better kite. Master Arvind whispered, understanding dawning upon him. Just as you said, the joy of the kite was temporary. Yes, Arvind. Buddha spoke softly, and just as the kite will fly again, so too will Jai's spirits lift. Happiness follows sadness, just as surely as sadness follows happiness. Both are fleeting and both teach us. From sadness, we learn empathy and resilience. From happiness, we gain hope and strength. As they walked back to the banyan tree, Arvind felt a lightness in his step. O enlightened one, your wisdom is profound. I see now that I must embrace each part of life's cycle, not fearing the sadness, not clinging to the happiness. Thus, in the flow of life's endless river, Aravind found his peace, understanding that the winds of fortune, whether they brought whispers of joy or echoes of sorrow, were all part of the extraordinary tapestry of existence.